I'm Josh Ryan, licensed professional counselor, and this is your Daily Rep, a short practice to build emotional control under pressure. Most conversations break down long before the words get sharp. They break down the moment judgment enters the room. Judgment is fast, it's automatic, and most of the time, it happens so quickly that you don't even realize it's happening. Someone says something you don't like, and immediately your mind starts labeling. That's wrong. That's stupid. That's immature. That's manipulative. That's disrespectful. That makes no sense. And once judgment takes over, curiosity disappears. The moment curiosity disappears, understanding becomes almost impossible. Because judgment doesn't explore. Judgment concludes. It decides. Judgment closes the conversation before the conversation has actually unfolded. That's why judgment is one of the fastest ways to become reactive. Once you've decided who the other person is, what they meant, and why they said it, you're no longer listening. You're no longer thinking. You're no longer even evaluating. You're simply reacting to the story in your head. Curiosity interrupts that process. Curiosity slows the mind down. It asks, what am I missing here? What else might be true? And what is driving this that I don't yet understand? Those questions do something powerful. They reopen the conversation. They create mental flexibility. And flexibility is one of the clearest signs of emotional discipline. Reactive people rush to judgment. Disciplined people stay curious longer. That difference changes everything. Because judgment creates emotional certainty. And emotional certainty is dangerous when you don't actually have enough information. Think about how many conflicts escalate because someone assumed the other's intent. Maybe you've assumed disrespect of another person. Maybe you've assumed that what they're having to say is criticism, or that you're assuming someone is trying to manipulate you. You assume the other person is trying to undermine you, dismiss you, control you, or even embarrass you. Maybe all that is true, but maybe it isn't. Curiosity gives you enough space to determine that. Judgment, on the other hand, skips that step. And when you skip that step, your response is built on assumption instead of reality. That's how unnecessary conflicts happen. You respond to what you think they meant, not what they actually meant. And once that happens, the conversation becomes harder and harder to recover. This is why curiosity is not soft. Curiosity is strategic. It protects ultimate accuracy. It protects relationships. It protects your ability to respond to what is real instead of what you've imagined. Strong communicators do not confuse curiosity with passivity. They are not becoming weak. They are becoming precise, because precision in any decision requires the correct information. And information is difficult to gather when your mind is full of judgment. Let's make this a little more practical. Imagine someone sends a short text that reads colder than you expected. The reactive mind immediately moves towards judgment. You begin to believe they're irritated, or maybe they're disrespecting you, or maybe they're just being dismissive of what your needs are. And once you begin to believe that, your emotional state changes. Your body tightens, your tone shifts, you get sharper in your responses. But what if the text was brief because they were distracted? What if they were stressed? What if there was no disrespect meant there at all? Curiosity would ask, is there another explanation? That question changes the emotional temperature almost immediately. Now take a face-to-face example. Someone may challenge a decision you made. Judgment says, they don't trust me. They're trying to undermine me. They just want control. However, curiosity says, what concern are they trying to raise? What are they seeing that I may not be seeing? What are they afraid might happen here? Those are radically different internal postures. One posture escalates, the other posture explores. And exploration gives you better options. Curiosity also helps you stay regulated, because judgment speeds up the nervous system. Once you judge someone negatively, your body begins to prepare for conflict. You begin to feel the need to defend, correct, or counterattack. Curiosity does the opposite. Curiosity slows the nervous system. It pulls you out of certain and back into observation. Observation is calmer than acquisition. And calm minds make better decisions. This is especially important in leadership. Leaders who judge too quickly become rigid. They tend to overreact to small problems. They misread people. They create tension where clarity was needed. But leaders who remain curious longer gather better information. They ask better questions and they end up seeing more of the picture. And because they see more of the picture, they're able to respond better. Curiosity also strengthens relationships. Why? Because people can feel the difference between being judged and being understood. When someone feels judged, they close up. When someone feels understood, they tend to open up. And openness creates influence. Judgment creates resistance. That's true in marriages, it's true in parenting, in friendships, and at work. Curiosity creates room. Judgment compresses the room. And once the room is compressed, people stop being honest. They protect themselves. They become guarded. They begin to just say and do less. And that ultimately makes communication weaker. This is why curiosity is one of the strongest responses you can choose. It's not dramatic, but it is powerful. And it keeps you from reacting to assumptions. It keeps you connected to what's actually going on. It helps you respond to what is happening, not what you fear or your pride or your frustrations are assuming is happening. That's emotional discipline. Not just controlling yourself, but seeing clearly. Today's rep. The next time someone says or does something that immediately irritates you, pause. Ask yourself one question. What else could be true here? Don't force a positive interpretation. Just resist the first judgment. Give yourself 3 possible explanations before choosing one. That simple exercise will disrupt assumption, lower reactivity, and create better responses. Because once curiosity enters the conversation, judgment loses power. This is part of Pillar 3, choosing your response. And one of the strongest responses you can choose is curiosity. Because curiosity protects clarity. And clarity protects control. If you're serious about building emotional discipline and communication strength, stay with us in this process. We're still in the middle of the 30-day discipline run. 14 reps are completed. We got 16 more to go. If you want to check out the book or the workbook, Pause and Respond, you can go to pauseandrespond.com. For now, make sure you follow the show so you don't miss the next rep. Because tomorrow we build again. We'll talk about why people calm down faster when they feel understood. Less reaction, more choice.